If you're going to be effective as an agent of wokeness, you need to know all about the dark and evil history of America. You may have learned in school that America is all about freedom and equality, but that's a lie perpetuated by ExxonMobil and the Koch brothers. In reality, America is a deep, dark pit of evil filled with racism and oppression. It was a system designed only for white people. So if you don't have white skin, it's impossible to have a free and prosperous life in America. And if you're a person of color who feels happy and content here, that's only because you've been hypnotized into happiness by white supremacists and the patriarchy. To fully understand how horribly evil America is, we must go to the very beginning. Trigger warning. This very accurate historical account contains detailed descriptions of oppression and problematicness. Christopher Columbus. Before there was Hitler, there was someone even worse. Christopher Columbus. In 1492, he disguised himself as a brown-skinned Italian and set sail for America to commit genocide against innocent Native Americans and establish a chain of restaurants called the Olive Garden. Columbus. A deeper look. Funny hat to cover head full of genocidal thoughts. Scurvy. Crucifix of white supremacy. Italian disguise to cover up whiteness. Cannibal-proof armor. Leftist tears tumbler. Spanish gold. Rosary nunchucks. Navigational tools for finding all the Native American hiding places. Deadly smallpox cannon. Books for brainwashing natives in the ways of whiteness. Boots for stomping on the necks of marginalized groups. Before Christopher Columbus arrived with smallpox and endless breadsticks, Native Americans lived in peace and harmony with nature and each other. They were beautiful and noble people who would fly around on the backs of mythical winged creatures, come together to dance in a circle around a fire and tell stories, and then finally climb into a giant magic tree and go to sleep, at one with nature. They also practiced slavery and genocide on each other, but that was a part of their rich ancient culture, and how dare you judge it? Yeah, we know you were judging. How dare you? When Columbus arrived, he tore off his Italian brown-skin disguise and invented white supremacy to oppress all the innocent natives. This is where it all began. The Pilgrims. Over 100 years after Columbus desecrated the Americas with his whiteness, a large group of Christian fundamentalist homeschoolers set sail to bring homophobia to the land and establish Liberty University. Pilgrims. A deeper look. Tall hat with a buckle on it, to hold in all their bigotry. White skin. Not even disguised this time. Homophobic book. Chastity belt. Blunderbuss with flared barrel for maximum genocidal destruction. Dorky clothes. 15-passenger van. 13 kids because they don't believe in contraception. MAGA sticker. Make ye America greateth againeth. Smallpox-infected pumpkin pie. When the progressive Native Americans heard that religious extremist pilgrims were coming, they decided to preemptively kill themselves with the plague so they wouldn't have to deal with all the lame, stuffy Puritans spoiling all their fun. When the Pilgrims landed, they culturally appropriated one of Mother Earth's boulders and renamed it Plymouth Rock. They were bummed to find out that all the Native Americans had died and they would have no one to oppress, until they met a surviving Native American named Squanto and tricked him into assimilating into white supremacist culture.